Hello everyone from Beijing Airport. I'm going to Shenzhen to sort out all of the Smartibot manufacturing and fulfillment, and I thought it might be nice to make some videos about it. So this is the beginning. Hopefully we're going to go and visit a load of factories and approve samples. I'm not that worried about the PCB because we've made those prototypes in the same factory that we're going to make the actual ones. I'm worried about the cardboard stuff, particularly the cardboard parts for the robots, because I'm concerned about finding high enough quality cardboard here in China, and I'm concerned about the quality of the printing, the quality of the registration with the cutting. So I'm going to be in Shenzhen for 2 weeks. Hopefully I'm going to get quite a lot done and see some quite interesting stuff, and I'm really looking forward to kind of giving you folks a window into this little world, I guess.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now in front of your aircraft. Please be ready for getting off. Thank you, and have a nice trip.
Hello, okay, it's day 2 here in Shenzhen, and things are going quite well. My big concern about the quality of the cardboard seems to have been unjustified. We've got some really nice samples here made out of made in China corrugated, and it's lovely, it's really nice. So as long as we can get this cardstock in the factory, I think it'll be great. I was testing it with like Yannick's Monster phone, and I found that the robot wasn't getting any traction, so I've changed the wheels slightly. So now they take a elastic band if you want, so you can add an elastic band to your wheels and improve the traction of your robot. The other thing that's exciting is that the packaging design that I did more or less off the top of my head and didn't test in London actually works, which is amazing. So here it is, and then inside are inside are the parts. So this is a basic kit, and then for the Genius kit, this part here will be populated with the extra boards. And then underneath are all the cardboard templates. So I'm quite pleased with how that's coming together, and this is all packed up now, ready to be sent to the cardboard factory. We've just sent them the files, and hopefully they're going to understand it all with the files and the samples, and then start making some production samples, which hopefully we're going to go there and approve and discuss with them next week. Actually, there's more excitement. Check it out. So we're doing a small run of extra boards with a few little final design tweaks, and I'm hoping that these are going to be done before I leave as well. Here they are, the boards. Over here are all the components.
Hey here.
And here.
Hello.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
I think that's it. Hi.
So here are the boards, unpopulated, and then here are all the components that are going to go on them. We've got buttons, more buttons, tiny surface mount passive components, PWM driver for controlling the servos, the connectors for the motors. These are the barrel jacks for the power, capacitors. These are the expansion headers, more expansion headers, USB connectors. I don't even know what these are. So we've got components, we've got circuit boards, and all of this is going to go to the circuit board assembly factory to be assembled, and we'll get them in a few days. It's like almost 10 o'clock. Do you know what takes a long time? Instructions. Instructions take a long time. I think it's going to take me like 2 or 3 days. But it is actually quite fun, certainly for the first few hours. And I'm pleased with how they're coming out. And I hope everyone that's getting a kit likes them. I'm going to call it a night and see if I can find somewhere that's still open and get some food. Most of the places around here are closed. This place is open and has loads of people in it, so I figured it was probably the place to eat in. But the problem is I have no idea what any of the things on the menu are. There aren't any pictures, so I just ordered the first thing, which I'm hoping is going to be like noodles in a soup, but it might be a pancake, to tell you the truth, because the guy's definitely making some kind of pancakey things. So although everyone around here seems to be eating noodles in soup, so let's see. To be fair, everything I've seen in here people eating looks great, and people keep coming in, so hopefully whatever I'm going to get is going to be nice. It's totally not noodles, it's some kind of pancakey, well, I don't know, it's this. I mean, it looks great, so let's see what it's like. It's delicious. So, what this thing is some kind of like Chinese Edinburgh, some kind of Shenzhen Edinburgh Corporation Innovation Centre. So there are like Chinese and Scottish flags, Part1, UK furniture, beautiful picture of the city of Edinburgh, stuff that happened in Edinburgh maybe, Royal Mail phone book, telephone box. Anyway, this is where Yannick works now, robot shop. So you need to like scan this QR code, and then you can get inside, and then the shop knows what you bought, and it just charges you through the app. So there's unattended, fully robotic shop. Easy go. So apparently it's the 35th anniversary?
No, 40th anniversary of the opening up of Chinese policies which created the circumstances that allowed Shenzhen to come into being.
This is Yannick, by the way. He designed the Smartibot board, and I've come out here to work with him mainly. Anyway.
And behind us there's buildings which are lit up blue right now, which will be lit up in crazy colors later, presumably.
They have covered all of the buildings in the center of Shenzhen in LEDs, and also drone swarm.
I have seen a little video of a drone swarm being tested, so we're kind of looking forward to that.
So in the UK I'm quite into keeping construction sites nice and safe, and so it's quite striking that right now we are stood in a construction site. No barriers whatsoever.
We're being quite safe, I think. Not everybody else is.
Yeah, so there's a lady just like chilling in the digger, looking at her phone. So yeah, people are definitely also in this construction site, but we've got a great view from here. So stuff's like starting to happen. We've got kind of gentle twinkling snowdrop kind of effects on these buildings. We're building up. The police have just come and cleared everyone off of the construction gear. In fact, they're clearing us out of the site as well, which is probably for the best, to be fair. So like 10 policemen showed up and they brought some barriers, and now they're like properly clearing the construction site. The drone swarm is rising. This is really cool. I've never seen anything like this. Fireworks on the building. See what they've done there. So we're going to the kitting factory where they're going to hopefully put all the things in boxes. And so we've got a full set of samples of everything, and we're going to go and explain to them how it goes together. Okay, so we've just left the kitting factory. Couldn't film inside, unfortunately, because they're making loads of stuff for other people, and they don't necessarily want everyone to know about that. It was super impressive. I mean, their attention to detail is amazing, and they've got these apps for tracking what's come in to make sure it's come in and what's gone into every box. So I'm super confident every kit is going to have the right things in, and I think they're going to be really really thorough and really scrupulous about it. What they mainly do is mobile phone cases. Mobile phone cases need to come in really nice boxes and need to be packed just so. What's also really cool in there is that they make mobile phone cases, and so we went through this amazing injection molding line, brand new machines, fully robotized, spotlessly clean. Also amazing tool room, CNC milling machines, 2 amazing coordinate measuring machines, everything top of the range gear. So I mean, it's way better than I was expecting to see in China, if I'm honest. I'm pretty confident they seem to understand what we wanted, and we've kind of designed, I think, quite a good testing process. We're going to test every board to make sure that it connects to Bluetooth and drives the motors before it goes in the box, and I think they're going to be on board with that. So yeah, I'm feeling good about this. Look how astonishingly, wildly pink this shop is. New glasses. Got them yesterday, and they made them in 20 minutes, which is amazing. Anyway, I'm on the way to Guangzhou, which is the capital of Guangdong province, and a much older city than Shenzhen. It's been here for thousands of years. And I'm going to go and see some friends that used to live here in Shenzhen and have moved there. I'm going to go on the high-speed train, which I'm really excited about. Readout on a screen at the end of the carriage that says we're going at 303 kilometers an hour. That's Matt. That's Hong Kong. This is their office. Matt's been telling me about his box system.
Yeah.
How happy he is with all of the boxes.
These boxes are great.
This is a test jig.
Here's the new one, but this is the first test rig I ever made. This one's already nicer though. The wires are long enough that you can open it up, which is incredibly important. Oh, there's a good test of what can turn on if you plug it in. Oh, it works. That one should work too. I made everything its own piece. So.
Whoa!
So.
That's cool.
This guy can control one LED strip, but it's also designed for synchronization. So if you have a bunch of these pieces, you can get them to be synchronized, and you can do kind of a coherent light show. These are actually production plastic. So the one that I had earlier is 3D printed.
This is the real thing,
yeah,
more or less.
So
it's really nice.
System for designing an LED display and then showing non-linear video on it. You could load a graphic on it, and then you can also do things like loading GIFs. This one is good.
Oh, cool.
And then you can load them on here.
Super cool.
Yeah, so when you're done, you export it to a USB stick, and then all the show information is on here, and you just plug it in, and then it reads it.
Oh, cool. So you haven't got to worry about plugging this into your computer or anything. You just literally just write it onto the USB stick and...
Yep. And you plug it in and it flashes, and then when it's done, you can pull it out and you're good to go.
So this, which actually looks kind of lame as a GIF, becomes awesome as an LED panel. So I've just seen in says this train is actually going from Beijing to Hong Kong. So this is actually one of these high-speed trains running all the way to Kowloon in Hong Kong, and I think this is the first weekend these have run. So this is really one of the first. So I fell asleep on the train and accidentally went to Hong Kong, and now I'm participating in a historic moment because I'm travelling back to mainland China on the high-speed train from Hong Kong. There's supposed to be a fine of 1,500 Hong Kong dollars, which I think is about £200, for making the mistake that I made and coming to Hong Kong by accident. The train staff people, I think, took pity on me and didn't charge me. They let me off the fine and they sold me a ticket to come back, and they've sold me like super premium, it seems. I'm in some kind of like business class part of the train. Which is pretty luxe. Back in Shenzhen, and here's the train. This board looks pretty good. We added a nice crafty robot logo there. We've also put in the programming header, so it's going to be a bit easier to program with the programming header if you want to do that. Obviously there are lots of other options for programming it. So we didn't go to the PCB factory this trip because they've already made 2 batches of boards for us, and we're very confident about them. And also, Yannick and I went to this factory last time I was in Shenzhen last year, and actually Yannick filmed a load of video when we were there, so hopefully I'm going to cut now to a montage. That's a relief.